Good afternoon, guys. Today is Saturday, December 26th. It is day 24 of Accutane. I forgot to record on Christmas Day. I kind of woke up, opened presents, and then just lounged around the rest of the day, so I completely forgot to film. But nothing really, actually, yeah, some stuff has changed, but you'll see it today because it's the same as yesterday. So pretty much I broke out a lot, which is really strange to me because my face was clearing up so well. So I don't know if the medication is like starting to kick in a little bit more, or really what happened. But if you can see, I have a pimple here, a pimple here, this one up here still, and then I have another big one over here. And I literally broke out in like a patch back here. It's pretty bad. It hurts. These ones I couldn't help myself and I picked. This one I'm leaving alone, but it doesn't really, like, it hurts, but it's not where it's intolerable. So I'm trying to leave that one alone. These two did hurt really bad, which is why I picked at them. The one on my forehead doesn't hurt, so I'm kind of leaving that alone. The ones back here hurt really bad, but they're so fresh that I can't like pick them. But everything else is like fine. I am getting a little bump here. I do have a couple little bumps, like one pimple's coming in here. There's a few bumps back here. I mean, I don't know where that came from. I do have on my back, the bottom of my back, by my neck, the top of my shoulders, they started to break out again. My nose has been really dry and flaky. I still have the one under my eyebrow here. That won't go away. But yeah, I mean, it's just crazy that my face was looking so good and now it's kind of spread. But that's about it. So I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Also, sorry for posting this week's video late. I'll be posting it tonight on the 26th, but again, Christmas Eve kind of fell on Wednesday and then Christmas was on Thursday, so I kind of lost track of my days and everything. But yeah, I will make sure that this one's posted again next Wednesday. Here's my face without so much like sunlight, but you can see it's pretty bad. It was starting to look so good and it's rough. There's that patch back here, really bumpy. It hurts really bad, super red. Under my neck has been kind of fine. I am starting to feel a few bumps now that I feel it, but nothing that hurts. Still have the one on the side of my neck. I don't know, I guess we'll see. And yeah, I'm wearing a Snuggie today. Snuggie-ish thing. It's like a really long dress, Snuggie. I'm just at my boyfriend's house right now, gonna watch movies and relax, so thought I'd be comfy. But yeah, so I will check in tomorrow and let you guys know how that goes. Okay, bye. Hey guys, so today is Sunday, December 27th. It's day 25 of Accutane. I wore makeup today and you can tell that I'm not greasy, which is really nice. I'm pretty dry and matte. Hey guys, so today is December 27th. It is day 25 of Accutane. I have makeup on so you can kind of see my bumps now. Up here, my hair is a little dry, starting to flake all right here. I've had my makeup on all day. I took a nap. Surprisingly, I'm not oily though, which is nice. It's pretty matte. Back here, down here, I'm starting to break out. Still on the neck. Some here. There's some there. This one hurts really bad. I do have some down here. Oh my god. nap did not do me well. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Still have the one in my eyebrow, but we'll see. I'll check in tomorrow. Bye, guys. Good evening, guys. So today is December 28th, I believe. It's Monday. So today is day 26 of ACCUTANE. I have band-aids on because 2 of my pimples just like popped and they're bleeding, and I'm about to lay down and I do not want to get blood all over my white pillowcases. But I'm not gonna even take them off because I don't think you want to see that. It's kind of going through the band-aid already. But yeah, this side is pretty good. I did get these pimples. I think they started coming in yesterday. They weren't that bad. This morning they weren't that bad. It is, I believe, about 10 o'clock at night. And they popped out within the last 2 hours or so. This side is still pretty bad and hurts really bad. I think the one back here, if I could see it right, popped a little bit. Not much came out. This is starting to flatten out. This side still looks really bad. I am getting a pimple down here now. And the one on my neck, it's still not going away. I don't know what that's about. The one in my eyebrow did pop today, so it is completely flat now. Hair is looking really dry now. Too dry, it's starting to frizz up. No achiness today. No bloody noses. Just really dry lips. I have to put some chapstick on right now before I go to sleep. And probably lotion in between my nose. I know it is drying up. But nothing too out of the ordinary. I do have my follow-up appointment tomorrow. So I have that at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So we'll see what happens. I think I'm double dosaging next month. And as you can see, we have 4 days left. And then we're done with month 1. So yeah, we'll find out what happens. But I know that they said they were supposed to double my dosage, which I'm pretty happy about. I'm hoping it'll take the rest of this away because, like I said, I mean, 30 milligrams cleared all this up, and my cheeks over here, besides that one blemish, a lot of this is smooth. I do have a couple bumps here, and this just isn't going away. So I'm hoping with the double dosage next month, it'll clear this up, and probably the rest of, you know, whatever's here. Also, yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. I also am getting like breakouts, my hair on my shoulder. I think you can kind of see it. It hurts really bad. I do have some on my back, some on my lower back. I haven't gotten pimples in weird places since I started. I used to get them like on my hips, on my feet. Like I got a couple on my, like the top of my foot. I never had pimples on my foot before, or my feet. I used to get them like on my arms, just really weird places that I never had them before. But since I started ACCUTANE, I have not gotten pimples in any weird spots. I think the craziest one I had, which really isn't even crazy, is like in my ear. I did have one in there for a while. But it went away. I want to say maybe 5 days ago or so. So my ear is completely good. But yeah, so I'm gonna go moisturize because I can't even talk. Like I feel my lips are super stiff. But yeah, I'll check in tomorrow after my appointment and tomorrow morning just to let you see an update. Maybe this thing will pop overnight. I don't know. But yeah, bye guys. Tuesday, December 29th. It's day 27 of Accutane. Sorry, my eyes are like watering. It is 23 degrees out. It's freezing. So really quickly, I did break out here. This was the one that was kind of bleeding last night, as well as this one. I just realized, oh no, I did lotion. Still the same thing. So my problematic area, it's still there. This one's going down. I don't know what's happening. This side is pretty clear. Just have like this mark, and then obviously what's here. I do have pimples on my shoulder. I think the top of my back, the ones on the bottom of my back are gone. But yeah, this is nothing. It's just a blemish. So today I have my follow-up appointment. It's not till like 1:30, but I will let you guys know what happens. If I'm not mistaken, I do double dosage this month. That's what my dermatologist had told me last month. She said I was going to start on 30 milligrams and then by month 2 double up to 60. I will let you guys know what the cost is. I'm not sure if there's other people that are looking to do Accutane and don't have insurance. Again, I'm not working. I don't have insurance. So the first month cost me $106 for 30 pills. So if I have to double, that means this month it's going to cost me around $212. I did have a family friend who gifted me $300 for Christmas to actually pay for next month's medication, which was so unbelievably sweet of her. She gave me 3 giant like tubs of Aquaphor moisturizer, which I was like extremely grateful for because those things are like $20 a tub. So I was super happy when I opened it up and saw that. And then she put a card inside the bag, and when I pulled the Christmas card out to read it, I opened it up and I saw a $100 bill and my jaw just dropped. And then I pulled it out and there was another one and then another one. So she gifted me $300, paid for next month's medication. Again, I'm so grateful because when you don't have insurance, the medication does add up pretty quick. So I'm forever grateful for her. So yeah, I'll let you know the price on what I pay out of pocket. I know that you could get like discounts through GoodRx. I believe when I checked, if I have to double dosage, last month I bought it from Mariano's because it was the cheapest place, but when I did double dosage, for some reason Mariano's was pretty expensive. So I did find it at, I believe it was Costco for cheaper. So we'll see how that goes. I'll see what really happens and everything. I hope that it doesn't get more than 60 milligrams because it's gonna be pretty pricey. So I'm probably just gonna use like the $600 stimulus check that we're getting and just honestly put it away for medication. I was gonna use it for tuition because I am in my last semester of classes. So I was gonna pay for that, and unfortunately I can't get any loans because I did graduate from university already. So anything after that is kind of out of pocket unless you're going to grad school. You can pull out loans. I'm going to a community college for a certificate in coding. I think after this whole pandemic, I figured that working from home is probably the way to go. It's a more secure job right now, and you know, this year just really showed us that you don't know what will happen in the future ever. So I'd like to be prepared for that. Plus, I think just working from home is gonna be nice for a change. Not that I don't like working with people. I love working with people. I'm a big people person. I talk a lot. I make friends. I do enjoy it, but living in Chicago, people who live in Chicago know that commuting in the winter is not the greatest thing. I think I'm just kind of over it also because I went to UIC for undergrad and I commuted to school from the south side, and it was a pretty rough commute. I mean, it would take me about an hour, like an hour and a half to get to school every day, and then about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour to get home. So I did that every day for 4 years. So I'm kind of just over it. I don't want to commute anymore. You'll notice that just driving in the snow, or you know, if it's raining on the expressway, people are crazy. So I think I would just feel safer working from home. And I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm only going to be home. This will give me the opportunity to work in, like, you know, coffee shops. If I want to travel, I can travel and know that, like, I can get work done while traveling. My boyfriend also, he's an accountant, so his job allows him, he has like flexibility to be able to work from home a lot. So we figured it would be nice maybe in the future, like I said, in case we decide to travel anywhere, we can bring work with us. So that's kind of why I'm leaning on that. I do plan to go back and get my master's in health informatics. So we'll see, baby steps. I'm just kind of over school a little bit. I want to get this, start working, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, either my stimulus is going to go to tuition or medicine, but I'm thinking more medicine. This way I can finish up ACCUTANE right on track. I have increased my water intake. So about a year ago, a little over a year now, July made a year. So over a year ago, I stopped drinking pop. I was a big soda drinker. I drank, you know, a lot. I used to drink the large pops from McDonald's. I would have like 2 to 3 of those a day. Coca-Cola, so bad. So I did stop drinking soda. I started moving to like juices and water, and within the last, I want to say maybe 6 months, I started drinking a lot of water. I was never a person that could drink water. I had to actually buy those little like flavors that you put in your water for the first few months to kind of get used to like drinking something other than caffeine. I am a big migraine person, so it was not easy. I did do it just like cold turkey. I remember getting withdrawals the first like week. I had really, really bad migraines. I was like throwing up. It was just really bad. Like, that's how much I depended on caffeine. So now I drink a lot of water, and if I ever crave like caffeine-ish per se drinks, I do tend to go for like a Sprite or something that's like caffeine free, lighter in color, because I mean, I don't know, I just watched a lot of YouTube videos where like people were putting Coca-Cola in Tupperwares with like steak, and to see that like it completely deteriorates the steak and like leaves nothing but the bone just kind of freaked me out, that like Coca-Cola does that to a raw piece of meat. Like, imagine what it does to your insides. So I have not had any Coca-Cola in over a year, and like what, almost a year and 4 months or so, almost a year and a half. It was probably one of the best decisions I made. I don't feel dependent on it. I will say that the first few like months, maybe 6 months, like it was pretty rough. I mean, you would go out and like, you know, family parties or anything like that, and you would see like Coca-Cola, and drinking it so much, like it just looks so enticing. But you just have to learn to say no. And it became easier, so now I don't really crave it ever. I completely forgot what the tastes like. But yeah, so I've been intaking my water, like increasing my water intake. So I mean, it's kind of sucks sometimes, because it definitely does make you have to go to the bathroom a whole lot more. It is not fun to be in and out of the bathroom every like half hour, but you know, I think that also helped a little bit with clearing up some of this pretty quickly. I have about 5 to 6 water bottles a day, sometimes more, which isn't much. I mean, I know people drink more than that, but for myself, it's a lot. I'm 5 foot, 125 pounds, so it is a lot of water for me. And like I said, I wasn't drinking that much water to begin with. I did, you know, cut out caffeine and was drinking water, but it wasn't much, especially when you put flavoring in it. I don't really think it counts. So yeah, been doing better. It definitely helps with like my nail growth. I was an avid nail biter. It was such a bad habit, and I think like really drinking water has done wonders for my nails. I mean, they're mine. I was always getting my nails done, so this is like the first time in a while that my nails have been long. My nails are really brittle, so water does a lot. But yeah, so we'll see how today's follow-up goes. I do hope that blood work and everything comes back fine. This way they can prescribe me next month. I know they said if anything was bad with blood work, it would kind of delay me from next month's prescription. So I know that like my dermatologist told me like you're not supposed to drink on Accutane because Accutane already raises like the level of, I guess, like the liver count, and by drinking it's only increasing it more. So I did, oh my god, idiot, I hate when people drive, cut you off, so dumb. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, alcohol level. So it does increase your liver count, so they tell you not to drink on Accutane. I did ask my dermatologist if I was able to, not because I drink a lot, but like I'm a social drinker, so like, you know, if I'm out somewhere, I like to have a drink or two and just kind of socialize. He told me that like a glass of wine with dinner every day would be fine. He said just not like, you know, going hardcore. But this whole month I did not drink except on Christmas. I had a glass of wine. So I'm hoping that doesn't affect my liver count for this month. I don't think it will, but it is so close to my follow-up that I was kind of hesitant to even drink it. But I think I did so good this month that I felt I deserved it. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I don't think it's going to really affect me. So I don't plan on drinking really anytime soon. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Anyways, I will check in later on today after my dermatology appointment and give you a follow-up. Bye. Hey guys, so I just am heading home from my follow-up appointment. So I'm definitely doubling dosage next month. I'll be taking 60 milligrams for a whole month. They upped it pretty high, which I'm surprised at because I thought it would go slower increments, but the dermatologist told me that they have to kind of increase it because if not, I'll be on this medication way longer than I need to be. So I am bumping up to 60 milligrams. They're only also doing it because I didn't really have side effects besides like the normal chappy lips and like flaky skin. They said that I reacted pretty well to the medication, that I didn't get any like, I guess, what is it? Any worse symptoms or side effects that like could have happened. The words at like the tip of my mouth, I just don't know. Like no symptoms that, you know, should be flagged really. So I wasn't having suicidal thoughts. I haven't, you know, depression, mood swings. I think they said like headaches. Headaches were one that they asked. I told them that I had headaches like the first week, which they said was normal because I was starting this medication, but they said as long as it wasn't like constantly persisting that I should be fine. They also said, you know, I told them that I had a little bit of achy joints first couple of days and like kind of scattered throughout, but nothing like intolerable or unbearable. So they did tell me that that I reacted well and that I am on track to get double dosage. So in 3 days I'll be up to 60 milligrams. I'm hoping that it'll take this like patch away. He did say my skin like is looking better, but I did tell him that like, you know, this just isn't moving, to which he did let me know. He's like, you know, this medication is not going to take everything away in the first month. He's like, it's really not going to do much. And I did let him know that like within the first 2 weeks, like all of this acne here and here like cleared up. This is completely smooth. It's just the hyperpigmentation from really everything besides this little itty bitty bump here. So this whole side is nice. I have nothing like on this half of my face. The problem starts like right by the corner of my mouth and that way. Also like all this is pretty good besides the one blemish here, or like the one pimple there. But for 2 weeks, for the first 2 weeks, that was a lot. That to me, it did a lot. For it being a month in now, I think it did work substantially. I know that I have a ways to go, but it honestly just like boosted my self-esteem so much. It's crazy too, because like you don't think acne does it to you until like you start seeing how you are without it, and it's just like, it's such a game changer. And like I said, I never not wear makeup. If it wasn't for the purpose of this video, I would not be showing you my actual skin. I mean, I don't think, besides like my family and my boyfriend, nobody has ever seen me without makeup. It's one of those things that like, even if I was waking up just to, you know, run to the grocery store or to get gas, I would do a full face of makeup. It's just the way I am. I'm pretty self-conscious about my skin. I always have been. In high school, you know, it was pretty bad. I did have people that like pointed it out, and like, you know, obviously people are stupid, we're young and dumb, and people make comments, and people don't realize that it sticks with a person. In the back of your mind, it's always there. And so, I mean, I had people in high school that used to say stuff about like my back knee, or during swimming classes in high school, you know, you would go swimming and clearly your makeup would come off and people would see, and it was just so embarrassing for me. So I usually try to never swim with my head down under the water. But like I said, I mean, these are things, kids are young, kids are dumb, you know, words really can't hurt. So yeah, you get over it as you get older. I mean, I've learned to like, now that I'm making these videos and, you know, I don't have to wear makeup because of the mask, it really doesn't affect me as much. I'm starting to be a little bit more comfortable with it, but I will say, if it wasn't for not wearing the masks either, I think I would be struggling pretty hard right now. So I'm kind of grateful for wearing masks. Clearly, you know, obviously not for the reason that we have to, but it is helping make this like ACCUTANE journey a little bit easier, smooth sailing. But yeah, so I did go, I followed up. I think the next step is logging into iPledge and doing the questions. And then I did have an appointment tomorrow to do blood work, but they let me do it today. I thought also I was supposed to take a pregnancy test, but it turns out I didn't have to do like a urine sample. I guess the blood work is going to do the pregnancy test and blood like level checks that they need to do. So I guess it's killing two birds with one stone. I still have to like find out about that, because I thought I was going to be taking like an actual like urine pregnancy test and blood work every month until I finished. But like I said, this month's blood work and urine sample were a little bit different. I just had to do blood work. I also didn't fast. I mean, I guess I kind of did, but I did have that half avocado this morning because I obviously had to take my medication and you need to take it with fat. So I did have half of an avocado, and I let them know that I did. I think I actually fasted for like 5 or 6 hours without having anything after that. They told me that it should be okay, but he said, like, the dermatologist said that if my level, like the count is really like high, I will have to do the blood work over again, which I really hope I don't, because I don't like needles. I think honestly taking blood was probably one of the things that I was gonna hate most about Accutane. I don't like having my blood drawn at all. I am, however, getting used to it now, I feel, and I've been really lucky that the people that have been drawing my blood are really good. I also do have just really good veins, so people usually get it on the first try, but I've had people that, you know, don't stick so pleasantly. I've had people that really like move the needle in there, or, you know, just they're rough. So like I said, I did get lucky that I got someone good this time and last time and the time before, because I think I did it 3 times so far. So yeah, I mean, hopefully it continues down this path and we'll have a good journey. I'm also making friends with the receptionist lady that does like my appointments and checks me out. I figured you can't go wrong with making friends with the person who will be making your appointments, your future appointments. I've been really nice to her since the very first day that I went in there, and she's been really sweet. She's working really well with me to like make sure that my appointments are in the strict like time frame, and she's been working and accommodating me because I'm going to be starting class again, and you know, she's squeezing me into days that really fit in times that aren't really available, so she's making them available for me. So if you're starting, definitely make friends with the people that make your appointments, especially if it's like the same person that you see every time. Really do that, because it helps so much. I mean, at the end of the day, they're the people that can get you in or not get you in, make it pretty difficult for you. So it doesn't hurt to be nice. So yeah, pretty much that's about it. Yeah, I guess I'm just waiting now until the results come back, and then we should be doing or picking up our second prescription. I did also let them know that I found the medication cheaper at Costco this upcoming month for the double dosage. I think it was like $20 or $30 cheaper, maybe even more, at Costco than Mariano's. And I did ask if brand was going to be a problem, because I know that when they were trying to give me my prescription at Costco, it was a different form of isotretinoin. But they did let me know that brand did not matter. So if the name brand is different than the Clarivis, I think it's Clarivis that I have right now, he said it was fine. It shouldn't be a problem. I still don't know how I feel, like if I feel comfortable with that or not, but I'm gonna call Costco and see if they can order in the Clarivis, I guess now, just so I don't have to wait, because unfortunately my medication's gonna run out right on or around, New Year's. So I'm hoping that there's not a lag or any problems at all with entering in my lab results and getting my refill and starting. That really worries me, because like I said, we have that strict time frame there, that 7-day window. So I'm really hoping everything just kind of goes smoothly. But I mean, they were trying to make my appointment for my next 30-day follow-up with they were trying to do it at the end of my 7 days. So they told me that they could do it, but 5 days would have already passed. So I would have 2 days to take blood, urine or like, you know, the blood work if it's just the same, and then doing iPledge, getting my prescription filled, and picking it up. Absolutely not. I was like, no, I can't do the 2 days. Like, I was like, you know, it took them 3 days or so to enter in my last month's, blood work. If you saw my video from like the very first month, they ended up, I got my results on Friday. They didn't enter them until Monday. And they got the results in pretty early Friday morning, so they could have entered them in, but because they didn't, it threw off my ACCUTANE like starting day by, I think it was a day or two, which isn't much, but like now it is. So yeah, I wasn't chancing it. There's no way they're just gonna give me 2 days and hope that I can do everything. You never know. I mean, you don't know. Maybe the pharmacy doesn't have the medication and they have to order it, because that's what happened to Costco, and that's gonna put me over my 7 days, or, you know, just, I'm not sure, but it didn't sit right with me. So I just said that I would come in, or I'm actually traveling to a different location. So the dermatologist that I see is only available at this hospital on Tuesdays, but he is available at other locations in Chicago and like the suburbs. So I'm just gonna go to a different clinic that he works at for that month, and then I'll end up bouncing back to the downtown hospital that I go to. I just prefer it a little bit more, but especially since I made friends with the receptionist there, we need to stick there. So I'll be bouncing back there after next month's visit, but I am willing to travel just to make sure that it doesn't affect my window frame. I'm not letting that happen. So definitely ask questions when you are checking out, or if you're with your doctor or the person who, you know, is working the front desk. Ask questions and see, because they were actually going to let me go in a day earlier than the 30 days, and they said that was fine. Like if I went 29 days instead of 30, it was okay. The only problem was the doctor wasn't there on that day. He's off. So unfortunately I have to wait 30 days and just travel to a different location, but that's okay. I'm fine with it. Yeah, so I will keep you guys posted with, I guess, my face tomorrow. We'll see. I'll upload my video tomorrow night. I'm trying to remember to do it on Wednesdays. I forgot because Christmas Eve and Christmas was last week, so my video was posted a little bit late, but I will post videos every Wednesday. So yeah, go ahead and like this video if you enjoy it, subscribe so we can go through this journey together, and comment and let me know if anybody else is taking it. Let me know if you're starting ACCUTANE. I know there's one girl I follow, I think her name is Clarissa. I'm not too sure, but she started a month before me, and I've been watching her videos, and it's so helpful. It's also just like interesting because we're both on the first month, and she's had absolutely no side effects, no symptoms, and I've experienced a lot more. But her face is looking so good. Oh, her name I think is Cassandra. I'll have to check and like link it down below. But yeah, it's pretty crazy to see that we're both only a month apart, and her first month is completely different from my first month. So it's nice to see other people starting this the same time you are, just so that you can kind of get an idea. And it definitely shows you how everyone's skin really is different. Yeah, not really any person's journey is going to be the same. So yeah, have a good evening. I'm trying to get home right now because it's supposed to have, like, we're supposed to have a really bad snowstorm today and tomorrow, so I'm gonna rush home. I'm stopping in TJ Maxx really quick. I want to see if I can find, what do you call it, I don't even know if I really could do like nose peels because my skin is so sensitive, so I probably won't even do that. But I do want a new what is it, essential oil. I just got a aromatherapy diffuser for Christmas, and I'm gonna see if I can find something, maybe lavender or something with lemon. I have a lemon one at home, but I want something like lemongrass, or maybe I'll mix a couple scents and we'll see. But yeah, have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. is December 30th, I believe. It's day 28 of ACCUTANE. So I did wake up with this thing being like ready to pop. Unfortunately, I forgot to mention yesterday that I asked my dermatologist if like it was okay to kind of pick at some of the pussy pimples because like it alleviates some pain, and he made me raise my right hand and say that I was not gonna pick anymore because it's so bad, especially while on Accutane. I don't know if like it makes you scar easily or if it's just like you don't want to infect anything, especially when you're on like a medication that's strong. I'm not really sure. He didn't give me an explanation. He just told me that I should not be picking at all. And he told me that I needed to promise I wasn't going to pick. So, you know, I'm promising I'm not touching it, and it's really bugging me because, I mean, like, it's ready. So, yeah. I have that side here, this little thing. This is kind of just a scab. This is, I don't know, it's still there. And then my problematic area, still have the one on my neck. Unfortunately, I'm wearing a scarf, so I don't know if you can see it. I do have one on my shoulder. That one I managed to pop yesterday before he told me I couldn't pop anything. So I have the one on my shoulder. Nothing on the top of like my shoulders or nothing on the top of my back. I still have the little itty bitty bumps on the bottom of my back. But the dermatologist did say that he was pretty impressed that I have no back knee. Yeah, when he saw my back, like he had me take my shirt off and he looked at it and he said he was really surprised. I don't know if it's because like I kind of am out of the phase of back knee. I had it really bad in high school. And then throughout college it kind of got better. So I'm not sure if it's that or maybe it's just not my time yet to get it. Maybe it'll come with next month's dosage, but the back is pretty good. So yeah, this is my second day not washing my hair, but it's third day hair. So I didn't wash it yesterday, but I washed it the day before in the morning. So it still looks really good. It's dry. Loving it. I put some dry shampoo and just slicked it down. I hate these little like curly hairs. They bug me. Didn't put anything on my face. I just have eyeliner, mascara, and filled in my eyebrows. So it's pretty much it. Let's see. I had a really bad migraine yesterday. I took some ibuprofen. I think it was like 600 milligrams, and that did absolutely nothing. I am a migraine person. I rely so much on Excedrin. So the fact that I can't take Excedrin right now really just, it bothers me because that's the only thing that takes my migraines away. So unfortunately, I had my migraine, I want to say since I got home, all the way until I went to sleep. I felt like throwing up. I felt dizzy. I was just like super weak. So I was trying to like sit up and fold some clothes because I haven't had a chance really to do it all week. So I figured if I sat on the floor and folded some clothes, I was literally like practically in the dark. I had like a tiny little dim lamp on and I still couldn't do it. So I know that my doctor said headaches were a side effect of the medication, but I genuinely thought I got over that phase. It was like the first week. It could have just been a random migraine. I'm not sure, but I didn't start the second dosage, so I wouldn't think that it has anything to do with the medication. But again, I don't know if that's throughout the course or if it's just, you know, at the beginning when you start taking it or at the end. Not really sure. So we'll see. There's an ambulance. So yeah, I will keep you guys posted tomorrow. We're gonna figure out how picking up medication this month goes because tomorrow's New Year's Eve And then I'm pretty sure like everything's closed New Year's Day. So it's gonna eat up at a few of my week period here. So yeah, I am gonna post this video tonight because it's Wednesday, and then you guys will see me in next week's video. Bye. Good evening, guys. Today is December 30th. I believe it's around 7 o'clock p.m. I'm checking in because I'm getting really bad migraines again. It's been hurting really bad. I know you're not supposed to take Excedrin because obviously it affects your liver, and so does the medication, but I haven't taken Excedrin all month. I've been relying on the ibuprofen, so I did just take 2 Excedrin. My headache is feeling, my migraine is feeling a tad bit better. Oh, my skin's like chapping already. Boy, it's bothering me. Yeah, my migraine's feeling a little bit better. I'm about to eat, probably take a really warm bath. But I just wanted to show you guys, I did get my lab results in today. Everything was good. So I did get prescribed next month's medication, and I went to pick it up today because we are approaching New Year's, so a holiday, and I didn't really think I'd have time to this week, and I don't know if the pharmacy's open tomorrow or New Year's, and then I'm not sure how long they're gone. So I did go pick up the 2 boxes. I do have 2 30, there's the first one 30 milligrams, the second 30 milligrams, so I'll be taking 60 milligrams next month. And then I have been having really bad dry eyes. I do wear contacts. I've been using the Sustain eye drops, but I'm not sure how many times a day you're supposed to use them, and I've been using them pretty frequently. I do have 1 big bottle, and then I bought like I think 10 little bottles to kind of throw in my bag, throw in my jacket, in my car. So I've been using them a lot, but they're not staying moisturized for long. They just don't feel like lubricated. So my cousin is an eye doctor, so I asked him if he can recommend some eye drops or prescribe me something. So I did get and just picked up some Refresh Advanced lubricant eye drops. I'm hoping this helps. Inside there are 30, I believe. Yeah, 30 single-use containers, it says. So they're good to just break one off, put in your bag, take with you. I am going to test these out. I haven't tried them yet. So I'm probably going to test them out either later tonight or maybe tomorrow, because I do have contacts on. Now that I'm home, I'm going to take them off and put my glasses on. It's just hard to wear glasses with COVID right now, because when you put a mask on and then you have your glasses and you're breathing, you're fogging up the glasses. So it's kind of just pointless to wear glasses right now. So I've been really wearing my contacts a lot more. So I'm either going to take these out and put some drops in and see how that goes, or I'll test them out sometime tomorrow. But I will let you guys know how these work out, if any of you wear contacts at all and are on Accutane. So I will let you know. I did also just inquire. My cousin's wife and my cousin are both pharmacists. So I actually just got off the phone with her and asked her what I can take instead of Excedrin, because I get really bad migraines and Excedrin messes with your liver. She told me I do have ibuprofen 600. I've been taking that the last few weeks while on Accutane, like the first month actually, and it works, but it takes a while to kick in. If I take Excedrin, my headache, my migraine goes away within 15 to no more than 30 minutes. If I take the ibuprofen, it takes my headache a few hours to go away. like minimum an hour. So I did ask her what I can take instead or a combination. She told me I do currently take 2 Excedrin every time I have a migraine. She told me to try taking 1 ibuprofen, 600 milligrams with 1 Excedrin. She said that would take away the migraine quickly. So she said I can do that, or I can take an ibuprofen and like a bear, like 1 bear. She said usually that'll help too, so that I can kind of lay off of Excedrin. So I'm gonna try that next time I have a headache. I did, like I said, just take 2 Excedrin, so I cannot try it out right now. But I will let you guys know. Yesterday I just felt really sick. I had a really bad migraine. I was dizzy. I felt like throwing up. I got lightheaded, and it just wasn't good. So my headache went away this morning, and then around 5 o'clock today it came back, and I still have it. So we're hoping that it'll go away soon. The Excedrin should help. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted, let you know. But month 2 is a go. So I am expecting to be extra chappy, extra dry. I'll let you all know. Good night, guys. Bye.